So for the past several years, as music started to shift into a whole nother realm, people started to question if real rap is dead. And by real rap, they mean lyricism, artists that tell a story in their music. When people are discussing real rap, they mention artists like Kendrick Lamar, Kanye West, J. Cole, and the list goes on. But then they take it a step further by slandering the new generation of artists, mainly for the lack of lyricism in hip hop today. Now, do I believe that real rap is quote unquote dead? No, I don't, because you still have a lot of artists who remain in that era of rap, whether they're one of the top dogs in hip hop or they're somewhat under the radar in people's eyes. Now, while I do believe that real rap isn't dead, I do think that it's on a slow decline. Because if you really think about it, music has changed drastically from the late 2000s. Back then, you weren't able to discover at least 1,000 songs in a day. It wasn't even possible. This new generation of artists are way more advanced in terms of technology. You can literally make music straight from your phone if you wanted to and upload it on the same day. And we've seen a lot of artists these past several years have the ability to make a song in under an hour. Just take Juice WRLD for an example. One of the greatest freestyles this generation has ever seen. He was literally making at least 5 to 10 songs every day non-stop for 2 years straight. And a lot of these artists nowadays aren't even writing music anymore. The minute they hop in the booth, it's just a straight freestyle. But there's also another side to this new wave of hip hop. Mumble rap has completely taken over the scene the last several years. And I'm not gonna lie, a lot of people don't listen to music for lyrics anymore. They're all here for the best beat and flows. So when they hear a rapper actually spitting on the beat, they just say it's trash or it's too boring. And again, it's not everyone who feels this way, but majority of the new generation are past that era now. If they want to listen to that type of music, they could always go back to the classics or even listen to some of the current artists I just named. But honestly, real rap isn't really going anywhere anytime soon, but I do believe as time goes on, we'll see the next generation push even further away from that type of music, because it's not going to stay like this forever. Music has to evolve, whether it's in a positive or a negative way. But let me know how y'all feel about this. Do you guys still listen to the music back in the late 2000s? Are you guys locked into the new generation of music? Let me know.
Hey, what's good with y'all, man? First things first, shout out Charsityy for letting me hop on here and share my take with y'all. And let's not waste no time, because if we're talking about if real rap is dying, and what I gotta tell you is there is no such thing as real rap. You know, people who are like real rap is dying, music is subjective. Yes, the ones who grew up on the lyrical storytelling rap, they're forever gonna hold on to that sound and hold music to that standard, but that does not mean that real rap is dying. It's like when the NBA added the three-point line, and then years later, people would start being fancy as hell and just start finding new ways to play the game. You can't just say real basketball is dying. No, it's evolving. Now you see, what people would say is that rap got worse, but it really depends who you're asking. If you're asking somebody who's younger and was born, after 2000, there's a good chance that they grew up on Young Thug or Chief Keef or Speaker Knockers or one of these rappers who was an early on pioneer for the sound that people will go on and say ruined rap music, and it's more mumbly and melodic, much more about the cadence and production. To me, I prefer that type of music. Like, if I'm being real, like some of my favorite artists of all time are rappers from like 2015 to like right now. You see, what I do understand is that at one point, rap music was selling a lot higher and it was a more prominent genre, like when 50 Cent was running the game, or Eminem, Dr. Dre, all of them, even Kanye and Drake later on in the 2000s. And it does seem like nowadays rappers are selling less than they ever had, and I understand that's a good reason people will say real rap is dying. But like I said, we can't act like music isn't subjective, and I know plenty of people who prefer this more melodic sound over lyrical rap and old school rap. And like Lil Wayne said, man, you're either gonna evolve or you're gonna get left behind, and you're gonna be an old head constantly saying that it's dying, so might as well try to adjust. But hey, what do y'all think, man? Do y'all think real rap is dying, or do y'all agree with me that, man, music's subjective? How we about to say this? Regardless though, y'all be cool, y'all be smooth, and of course, like I said, shout out Charsityy, man.